Hi everybody. I had a really long weekend. No idea. Alright, let's see. Friday night I went to Yankee Lanes and I went bowling. Well, I didn't bowl. I was just sitting there with my ex-girlfriend. Remember Stephanie? Oh yeah, she's back in the picture. I'm not gonna date her again. It's just that I'm gonna hang out with her again, I guess. And her husband is in the tournament. We and her sat there and watched, and I drank, like always. So, after bowling, we went to get a bottle of Aftershock, and we couldn't find it at Shaw's or anything, but we found it at Hannaford. Because the Hannaford in Portland didn't have it, and the Shaw's in Wyndham didn't have it. So we went to the Hannaford in Wyndham because I knew they had it. That's why I've only gotten it there. So we went back to their house and, you know, watched some movies and, like, lit a fire and played video games or whatever and was drinking. It was awesome. Then they brought me home Saturday at like 5 o'clock or something like that, and then because Heather was calling me and my phone was dead, that and in Birchton we don't have any signal, so then Saturday I went to the club, and it was a night for just the girls, like me, Heather, Steph, and Heather invited her friend Tim. Well, it was only supposed to be us, and Chris followed us up there, as I could have suspected. It was awful. Like, when I first got there, she said, oh, Chris is going to be here. I was like, great, because he's not supposed to be. But he showed up, and we were fighting, as usual, and one of the shop girls, I think her name's like Danielle or something, she asked me if I wanted him removed, and he left on his own, basically, because Stephanie talked to him, Heather talked to him, and Stephanie got him to leave, which is awesome. But unfortunately, I got way more trash than I was expecting to get. I only expected to get a few drinks because I was smoking on the way up, which kind of did me in. And as you guys saw from my slideshow from Montreal Media, I got trashed. Way trashed. Way more trash than I wanted to be. I couldn't really dance that night because I was too trashed. Apparently, everyone kept like catching me because they said that if I had actually fallen over, that they would have kicked us out, which is the first. I've never been kicked out of a club. Well, not well because I was drinking. And so I don't really remember that much. I remember taking shots, and I remember buying my ticket to see Huey, but don't really remember anything after that. Like, I remember being outside at the benches, like way far away from the door, with Chris, you know, my scout boy. He was holding my hair and telling me to puke or whatever, and I couldn't. I think I was outside for most of the night. I remember sitting on the trash can, and Chris was in front of me like the whole time because I'm guessing that if he hadn't moved, I would have fallen forward on my face off the trash can. I rode back to Chris's house in his truck with him and his friend Steve. I think we dropped Steve off. And I remember talking in the truck, but I don't remember what I was talking about. And Chris said that I was blabbering the whole way home. I was like blah 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 blah. So it kind of scares me a little bit because I thought I remembered some of the conversation, but now that I think of it, I don't. Like, I have a tendency that when I drink, everything comes spilling out of my mouth, and most of the time, it's information that I didn't want anybody to know. Alcohol is like a truth serum to me, and it's bad. Bad. Since how I like to drink. And I remember some of when we got back there, but I don't know how he feels about details or anything, so I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm gonna, yep, keep to myself. Anyways, but I'm a little worried because I don't know if I did something that I shouldn't have, but if I did, then the next morning wouldn't have happened, and he probably wouldn't have looked so happy when he drove me home, which was like, what, an hour drive or something like that. So, I'm a little worried. It's just me. I'm like that, I guess. But pretty much I had a good weekend. I ended up calling out on Sunday because I wasn't feeling good and my daughter's been sick. And I called work and I was like, bringing my daughter into the hospital. She has 104 fever. And then I called back and I'm like, oh, if you guys can't guess, I'm not coming in today. And then I said, wow, as I was hanging up the phone. So I don't think I have a job anymore. I haven't gotten a call or anything, but just from the message, they can tell that it was a bullshit reason for me calling out. So I'm kind of scared. I just got back from bringing Chris to work. So he keeps threatening that he's not going to give me a ride anymore and all that, but I know he is. I know he is. I'm not stupid. So, I don't know. I know there's probably more I can talk about, and I know there's more I can talk about. It's just that I don't know how he feels about details. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.